There's a time in your life when you have to stand on principle and maintain what's right in your heart and give, proper credence to the people that really formulate your worldview. And then there's a time in your life, you leftists have to admit that you now must suck the biggest cock in the fucking world. It's over. If this is true. Okay, so maybe I'm getting a little ahead of myself. But if you read this fucking letter from the incoming left-wing president of Mexico, the country that you guys think is the best country in the world, even though, you have to steer clear of entire sections of it, and people kind of want to leave there. And the country is basically divided between an industrial north and a backwater south, and, all points in between. No. You said that we would have an all-time worst relationship between the United States and Mexico. And I've been waiting for this to happen. And it has. It says Mexican president-elect vows improvements to deter immigration. This is from the 22nd. I don't know how I didn't notice it until now. President-elect Andres Manuel Lopez Obrador, or AMLO, as he is called, on Sunday released a 7-page letter he sent to U.S. President Donald Trump detailing how he plans to improve Mexico's economy and security when he takes office in December so that Mexicans do not feel the need to migrate. Oh! That's a great idea. I wish there were other presidents in Mexico that had felt that way. You know what? Maybe this guy isn't the worst thing in the world. There will be many changes, he promised in the letter. And in this new atmosphere of progress with well-being, I'm sure we can reach agreements to confront together the migration phenomenon as well as the problem of border insecurity. I like how he phrases that, border insecurity. Lopez Obrador also suggested the two countries draft a development plan backed by public funds, and that's not going to happen here. What the fuck is going on there? Oh, it's a cable. And invite Central American countries to join with the aim of making it economically unnecessary for Central Americans to migrate. I'm not sure exactly what he means, but, maybe, I don't know. Marcelo Ebrard, who is slated to become Mexico's foreign minister, read the letter aloud to reporters gathered at Lopez Obrador's political party headquarters. Ebrard said Trump had received the letter. So this is not some bullshit pulled out of, the ass of somebody within the White House Communications Department. This was read aloud by his new foreign secretary. The incoming Mexican president plans to cut government salaries, perks, and jobs. This sounds basically like Gary Johnson. Savings from those cuts, he says, will be directed towards social programs and infrastructure. Okay, maybe not as much. He also plans to reduce taxes for the private sector. In the reduced taxes for the private sector. So are you to tell me that Mexicans don't like to pay taxes either? Because I was under the impression that only racist people don't like to pay taxes. I'm going to have to think about that for the next few days. Lopez Obrador said Sunday that some of his future collaborators in government posts have offered to work for free during his 6-year term. That's pretty strange. Several of his proposed cabinet members are independently wealthy. Okay, that makes a little sense. It's an enormous privilege to... Oh my God, he said it. They brought privilege in there. They went there to participate in a process of transformation. There's no price on this, the president-elect said. He said he will publish salaries of government employees from high-ranking ministers to police officers. He also said his political party, Morena, which, by the way, means brown-skinned girl, or brown-haired girl, will turn down the extra public financing it is supposed to receive next year because it won additional seats in Congress. Okay, so campaign finance changes. Lopez Obrador said Morena could collect up to 1.4 billion pesos, or $73.5 million, and more than double what was allocated for 2018. Mexican electoral authorities assigned the party 650 million pesos for this year. That's too much in an atmosphere of austerity, Lopez Obrador said. He said he doesn't want Morena to turn into an economic power with career politicians who forget their mission is to serve the people. So, I mean, we can't get too optimistic about what's going on here, but this is a change, and people have to get ready for the fact that Mexico and America, they might end up signing a new trade deal before the USA and Canada do. That NAFTA, I believe, is increasingly looks like it's going to be dead. It's not going to stay the same. And those of you that said that the president of the United States and the new president of Mexico could not get along, you might have to eat a gigantic cock, because there's nothing you can say now. There is going to be a process. We'll see if it works out. It could not work out. They could end up saying, well, there's just too much of a gulf between us. The Gulf of Mexico. But I think at this point you have to be optimistic about this issue. There's other issues, of course, that we could probably gripe about, and other people will do that. But yes, on this issue, people are going to have to basically eat it and shut the fuck up already. We are going to be able to change our relationship with Mexico if this is able to go forward. Have a good night, and I'm going to see you guys later.